back. The next soaps, let's see, some of them, it's been quite a while since I soaped them, and then others, it's only been maybe a week or two. This is the Mango Peach Salsa, and it is just a gorgeous color, peach color. Oh, this one, you know, I love the fragrance oil. It's awesome. But it doesn't soap very well in cold processed soap. It seems like as soon as you add it, it begins to seize and rise and all kind of stuff in the soap. So on this one, excuse me, what I did is when it did that to me, I just kept stick blending it until I got it smooth again, and I saved it that way. And then I turn around and I hot processed it, and it worked out really, really well. And something, you know, about the hot processing that is so different than the cold process is after I cooked it in the crock pot, and you have to wait for it to go kind of like Vaseline, like it's, you know, transparent where you can see through it. That's when you know it's ready. So right when it got to that point, you have to keep stirring it, you know. But when it got to that point, and before I put it in the mold, that's when I went back and I added more fragrance oil to it, because I was afraid that the first fragrance oil that I added to it, when it was still in a batter form, probably flashed off, you know, when it was cooking in the crock pot. So I went ahead and I added more fragrance oil to it. And this one, oh, it smells awesome. It is just, it's strong, but not strong in a sickening way. It's just very vivid, because it's got a lot of fragrance oil in it. So if you like mango, peach, kind of fruity smell, this one here is going to be perfect. You're really going to love this soap. And of course the soap, it's let's see, olive oil, coconut oil, castor oil, palm oil, cocoa butter, shea butter. So it's a nice soap. But I've already got the cigar bands on it. I'm just letting it dry out a little bit more before I wrap it up. But this one's going to be ready to go and ready to use. But this is a favorite. But I'm just not going to be able to cold process that soap. I'm going to have to do the hot process. I had to make some more of my Castile soap. And the Castile soap that I make is 100% olive oil and lye. That's all I use in it. There's no colorants, anything like that, none at all. And I was really surprised this time. This batch, I made a big batch this time, turned out much whiter than the last batch. The last batch was just a little bit, tiny bit darker than this, but this batch turned out just beautiful. It was just so much lighter. And my sister really likes this, and you can look at the top. To her, she said it looks like white chocolate fudge. So, but it's a beautiful soap. I really like it. It's very mild, and because, you know, it has no fragrance, it has no glitter, it has no colors. It's just 100% pure soap, and it's very gentle because it's made just with olive oil. So it's one that you could even use, you know, if you had any kind of skin allergies or sensitivities or whatever, or they even recommend this for babies. So it's a really good soap. So, and I've now restocked with that one. It's not cured out, but I have restocked it. This is Moonlight Gardens, and the base of this is black, and it is colored with two different things. It's colored with activated charcoal that I ground up, and also a bit of black oxide. And I tried to do it that way, so hopefully it will not discolor, you know, your wash rag or whatever when you use it. The top of it is pink. Now I've got a pink swirl in there too as well, and it's really pretty. And I've got some pictures of that I'll load on the website. But these have been made for quite a while, and I already have them wrapped up. So, but this is a dupe, I think it's a Victoria's Secret dupe. Very perfumey. This is Forbidden Fruit, and you can imagine it smells like apples. It really smells like apples. I like it a lot. For an apple scent, it's really a nice scent. The base of this is the green color, because I wanted to do it like maybe two different kinds of apples, like a green apple and a red apple. And then inside I have swirled red. You can barely see it at the top of this. And then the top of it is red, and I added some just a little bit of gold glitter. You probably can't see it through the cello wrap, but I added just a little bit of gold glitter. This Forbidden Fruit, this is another one that I love the fragrance oil as far as the scent and the smell, and it seems to be really sticking really well in the cold process soap. The only problem is, as soon as I added it, it immediately rised up on me and started separating. So I had to really work with it for a while to get it blended back together, and get it smooth again before I put it in the mold. But it did fine after I did that. But it's going to be a difficult one to soap. So I think even if you just stirred the fragrance oil in, it would probably rise up. It was just that instant, that fast. This is Can type. This is a Paris Hilton dupe, and this one, I have to go back and look at the pictures now, but they'll be on my Etsy site. They're it's either two, maybe it's just two different layers. One is this mauve pink color on the bottom, and the next layer, I think there's a middle layer, but the next layer I think is the purple, and the top of course is the white, and then on the top, I don't have two that go side by side, but they're teddy bears. So pink little teddy bears, and there's a little bit of the kind of the diamond glitter or whatever, the iridescent glitter on the top. But these, I like this fragrance a lot. It smells really good. So I'll be back with some more in just a minute.